Situated in the central zone of the Republic of Moldova, the city of Orhei has been an important administrative territorial center of the country for more than 4.5 centuries. The market of Orhei becomes really blooming during the reign of Vasile Lupu between 1634 and 1653. A rich founder activity was spread on Orhei city by establishing a cathedral with the name of Saint Demeter in 1632-1636. The monument of Vasile Lupu, inaugurated on November 11, 1937, was the supreme homage to the distinct historical personality whose links to this place were very close. It had a dramatic history, and at last, in 2004, it came to its initial position in the central square of the city. The city has recorded new dimensions in its development in the after-war period. Today it can't be recognized. It has a lot of industrial areas, cannery, winery, tool-making and shoemaking factories. It has lots of shops and schools and colleges. The pride of the city is also the sports school for children situated on the bank of the city lake. It has to be remarked that a lot of its disciples became masters of sport and national and international champions, as kayak canoeing, boxing, wrestling and drafts game. Those who are interested in the history of Orhei may go to the History and Ethnography Museum in the city, where there are a lot of documents and old things having a tremendous value, which reflects the history of the place from ancient times. One of the messengers who takes the fame of the city abroad is the dance ensemble Kodru. The stock company Aspar started its activity in 1972. Before the 90s, it provided pieces and tools for Russian planes MiG. Then comes a period of stagnation, after which it restarted its activity. In the last 6 years, the production volume has grown from 1 million to 12,700,000 lei. Beginning with this year, they made an agreement with the Chinese company. The factory assembles mini tractors of 4 modifications. The tools for metal processing and the changeable pieces for agricultural machines are sold in the country and abroad, in Germany, Belarus and Russia. Another big producer is the stock company Orhei. It was established in 1946 and for all this period it has recorded remarkable results, being one of the leaders in producing juices and cans from fruits and vegetables of our country. In 1989, the stock company Orhei, the first in the country, started producing concentrated juices using the latest technologies. In 1992, also for the first time in the country, they started producing and packing jams and pastes in the jars with covers twist off. In 1994, they started producing natural juices in Tetra Pak. Nowadays, the stock company Orhei exports its goods in CIS countries, Romania, Germany, Poland, Canada and the USA. Though the society with limited responsibilities or lacked has been working only for some years, it managed to become known in the country and abroad. Using modern technologies, they produce halva, mayonnaise and mustard. They pour and pack mineral water and lemonade. They also pack other food products. The goods of the company, especially halva, are in great demand in Poland, Greece, Germany and Canada. The stock company Orhei has good experienced specialists who keep the classical traditions of winemaking. That is why it is not surprising that they produce more than 100 kinds of natural and special wines, soft and half-soft, half-sweet, which are of a superior quality. The pride of the winery is the strong wine of Madeira type. The wine Orhei was mentioned at different national and international exhibitions, bringing home gold and silver medals. This year, the hard-working winemakers have to fill about 10 million bottles of wine, which will go to the Czech Republic, Poland, Ukraine, Russia and Belarus.
Orașul Orhei este oraș cu tradiții și datine frumoase.
The city of Orhei is a city with beautiful and traditions and customs, with good and clever people situated on this ancient territory, Old Orhei. I hope that those people who will visit our area will remain impressed by the beauties of our city.
Vor rămânea impresionați de frumusețea urbei.